Welcome back to the Divine Now. And just a few minutes ago, I just had this thought that I just wanted to share real quickly, and that is simply this: that love is the goal. I get so excited when I think about love. I remember when I was pastoring, this one young girl. She would call me the love pastor, and I never really. I felt sort of humbled by that because that's a that's a tall order, the love pastor. I mean, I'm just a man, but for some reason, that's the energy, that's the vibe she got from me, and I was always impressed by that, and I took ownership of that at some point. Like, yeah, it's okay to be the love pastor, better than being an angry pastor. I'll take the love pastor any day. But that's what I enjoyed being known for, is always trying to walk the steady pace of love. I'm no longer pastoring in a church. I'm no longer, quote unquote, a minister in the technical sense, but I still want to be a minister of love. I believe everything is rooted in and is empowered by love. Animals understand the language of love. The earth understands the language of love. If we love the earth, guess what? The earth will love us back. If we take care of this planet, this biosphere, it takes care of us. We do the opposite, look what happens. Everything is anchored in love. It's what babies require when they're born, and it's what they give to us when we give them love. Babies naturally love us back without question, without prejudice. It's innate in a child to understand the need and the cry for love. Love is everything. I love money. I love prosperity. In fact, I'm asking the universe for new ways to acquire wealth into my life, right? But it doesn't end there. You can have all the stuff in the world, but if we don't have love, we're empty. We are a brassless orchestra without love. We are a empty container without love. We are a greenless planet without love. Love simply is the goal. It's everything. It's everything we require. It's everything we need. It's everything we long for. Even the people that we see doing some of the most heinous things in some strange way, oftentimes are craving for love. The most violent offenders are people who are craving for love. We maybe we missed it, maybe people missed it, maybe society has missed it, but some of the most broken people that we just throw away and shove them into prisons and forget they even exist are people who have been longing for love all their lives. Everything is anchored and centered in our cry, our need, our want, our desire, and our even our wish to give love. It's who we're wired to be. It's what we're wired to become. This full expression, this growing nature of love. I get excited talking about love because it's who I want to embody. It's what I want to embody. It's who I want to be. It's what I want to see in the world. Am I perfect at it? Far from it. I'm a far cry from being perfect at giving love. But I sort of try to be like the sun in that the sun doesn't discriminate. The earth revolves around the sun, and the sun just gives off its life-giving force to planets, to people, to plants and people around the globe without discrimination. It doesn't matter what skin color you have, whether your skin is brown, whether your skin is white, whether your hair is long, whether you're sporting a fro. All these things, all these differences that we share are genetic necessities for us to survive on this planet. The earth just gives its energy to everyone without discrimination. I want to be like the sun. I want to love because love is our essence. Love is our everything. Even the need for you to love yourself is one of the most critical needs that you have. Loving you. Some of the most critical people and the most judgmental people who are judgmental towards others are oftentimes the hardest on themselves. People who are non-judgmental and who do not judge are often people who have learned to love themselves and not judge themselves. Love is a very strange commodity in the spiritual kingdom. In fact, it's the only commodity that matters because from love comes generosity, forgiveness, grace, mercy, kindness, patience, tenderness. From love, all these other attributes are given life. Love is the goal. I know we live in a very complicated world, politically, socially, and it may seem rather oversimplistic to imagine that love would be the answer. The Beatles sing about it. All we need is love. Sounds kind of hokey, doesn't it? Imagine a world where there's no war and there's no fighting and there's no rich, there's no poor, there's no black, there's no white. Imagine a world where everyone are brothers and sisters. Sounds like a very tall order, doesn't it? Sounds almost impossible that we can even begin to have conversations where love rules the day. But what if we sort of gave ourselves permission to dream a new dream, even in small ways? And in those small ways begin to have a ripple effect throughout the planet. What if we began to adopt this notion that separation is an illusion and that we all come from the same source, which is love? And if we could tap into that source, love would flow like a river. What if we just gave ourselves permission to dream such a big, audacious dream, a bold, daring dream? Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I have a dream." That's what he was talking about. His dream was a worldwide dream, a worldwide dream of love, where all of us can come together equally and dine at the same table. The goal is love. Let's go for it. One by one choice at a time. Namaste.